Hi everyone, it's Reefer here and welcome to this new Focus Friday video. So today I will give you a bit of a tour around the tank while showing you some of the fish that are in my tank and explaining a bit about how they got here, how long I had them, how they're doing, and some other stuff probably as well. So it's already a bit later on the day, start of the evening, so the light has gone a little blue already, as you can see. So the colors do look a little off, but that's mainly due to the light turning a little more blue. So daylight is slowly fading and the royal blues are kicking in. Let's start off with the prime fish of my reef, king of the reef, the Copperband Butterfly fish. So this, as many of you know, has been the fish that has been in my tank for the longest. I have bought it in November 2014. So it's been in here for a little over 5 years, and going into the sixth year, which I really like because this is one of those fish that are deemed hard to keep, hard to feed, hard to keep alive, most of all. And since I was lucky enough to acquire a specimen that is very hungry, I think that's one of the main success factors that has led to its survival in my tank. And not only that, it's in pretty good shape. There are a little bit of white spots on its tail, as you can see, so that's mainly due to the tank imbalance that I've had, but it has that from time, and again, nothing to really worry about, since that will go away and comes and goes now and then. All in all, it's a very healthy fish. I feed it a mix of mysis and krill, so very small shrimp and a little bigger shrimp. The krill are somewhat bigger, krill Pacifica, and yeah, overall doing very well. Very visible fish. It's one of those fish that's always around, either looking for food or looking for attention. As you can see, it's hard to not see him. Yeah, very happy with this fish, and one of the main reasons that I really like this hobby. And well, he's also featuring the logo of my channel, so that's probably enough indication to how much I like this fish. So next to that, some other fish, of course. This beautiful Sailfin Tang that I've acquired not too long ago, a few months ago. It was already a bit bigger when I bought it, so yeah, I had one of these before, my previous tank in the Reefer. That one died, unfortunately, and now I've got a new one, which has been here for a while, and also doing pretty well. It really likes to graze, so whenever I throw in some green algae stuff, it will definitely be one of the first to eat it. It will also scrub or eat some of the algae off the rocks that are in your tank. So it's a very useful fish as well. It's beautiful. The sailfin, as you could just see, is when it flaps out the fin, it looks amazing. And overall, I think its looks are very pretty and very detailed. And as such, I'm really glad I got this fish, since it adds color and life to the tank. Then of course these pink ones, the pink Antius, Avansi Antius. I also have had these for quite a while, a couple of years, and they just keep going. I tried to add more ones, the other ones died, these kept being alive, so I've decided not to try anymore and just keep this little group of 3, since they're perfectly happy together. Let's just keep them the three of them, and wait until one of them dies before adding a new one, but they have been doing pretty well, as I said, for a couple of years, so no reason to doubt that they will continue until something happens, but for now, just fine. And they add a nice bit of life to the tank. They're colorful, they're visible, they always swim in a little group, so it's a pack of them, and they do mix a bit with the chromis. As you can see, there's 4 chromis in the tank as well, a group of 4 as you can see, and they usually swim a bit close together, not bothering each other, not harming each other. So all in all, a peaceful group of about 7 fish of the 2 different species, which are a sight for sore eyes. When you come into the room, you just see them floating around together or being chased by one of the larger fish, as you could just see, a bit startled now and then. And then of course the blue hippo tang, also a fish that I think I have this for a little over a year now. Bought it as a really small fish, and as you can see, it turns out into a really big fish. Even after just 1 year, it has already grown significantly, and yeah, it's a very active fish. It's very visible. The color is also stunning, of course. So it's well, if you haven't seen one of these live before, you must have. Then you know how beautiful and rich the blue color is. It's almost impossible to catch on a video. It's the deepest blue that I've probably ever seen on a live creature, and yeah, that's what makes these fish so very nice to keep. And of course the popularity because of the Finding Nemo and Finding Dory movies. But yeah, if you have a big tank, I can definitely recommend this fish, because it's yeah, it is quite busy, so you need to make this one of the busiest fish in your tank or everything will go crazy. But as long as you don't add a lot of other very busy fish, then you're good. And a little fun fact, when it was small, it used to hide in between the Stylophora, and now it will dive underneath it. So you'll see it, I doubt it will do it now, but it will just fly under the Stylophora and then just lay there still. You might think, hey, why isn't it moving? It's just resting underneath the Stylophora. Apparently it's still, that behavior is still in there, which I think is quite nice to see. Another fish that I've recently re-added is the spotted drum, Aquatus punctatus, as you can see right here. Long-time followers will know that this is the second one. The first one I've had for quite a while as well, for about 2 years. And then when I migrated to this tank, it jumped out of a little crevice next to the tank cover and jumped on top of the cover and slowly died there. And I found him dried up in the morning, and that was really sad. Luckily, I found a new one, and it's already maturing pretty nicely. It's already getting the spots on its dorsal fin, as you can see. That's hence the name spotted drum. When they're juvenile, they're striped, so it doesn't look a lot like a spotted drum. But as they get older, their dorsal fin shortens, and the fin behind it will develop. Its whole back will develop more spots, and yeah, these. The fish are a bit craving for food, I guess, so they're all a bit edgy right now. So it's hard to show you the fish that I want to. But the spotted drum is a nice fish to keep in a big tank. They can also get very big, large. Will grow up to 20 to 30 centimeters easily. So be sure that you have a growth plan for your tank, or already have a big tank if you want to add one of these. And also be aware they can eat some inverts in your tank, for example shrimp or snails, but especially shrimp. Small shrimp, if it fits in its mouth, it will probably get eaten. So yeah, be sure that you know that to prevent any disappointments. So yeah, there's a lot more fish in the tank, but I'll leave those for another video since we're already around a 10-minute video, which I think is an adequate length for a weekly video. So let's call it, and well, perhaps next week, if there's no other subject I want to discuss, I'll cover some of the other fish. For example, the regal angelfish that you can see right here, which is a very beautiful fish which loves corals. The leaf-nosed blue ribbon eel, which is right here, always lurking and always hungry. The Tomini tang, which is right here. Some of the other wrasse that I have in my tank, for example this one, or this small cleaner one, which is also a wrasse, a cleaner fish, or the beautiful fox face that also loves to graze and to eat whatever. But those are for the next video. So for now, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, recommendations, or video requests, please say so in the comments. I will consider it. And for now, have a nice weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.